Welcome to PrimeScoreX. In this lesson, we are working on brake lag explained, why air brakes react slower. This topic matters because CDL students do not just need a definition. They need to understand what the system does, what the examiner is testing, and how to choose the safest answer when the wording changes. We will keep the explanation practical, focused, and directly connected to the CDL exam. By the end, you should be able to explain the concept in plain English and recognize it inside a test question. Brake lag is the short delay between pressing the brake pedal and the brakes fully applying. Air must travel through lines and activate components, so air brakes do not respond exactly like hydraulic brakes in a car. A strong CDL candidate studies the function first. That means you should ask what the component or rule is supposed to do, what danger it helps control, and what a safe driver should do when that system is not working correctly. This approach works better than memorizing scattered phrases. Brake lag is not driver hesitation. It is system delay. The driver presses the pedal, air moves through the system, and the brakes apply after that short delay. This is the first anchor point for the lesson. For the CDL exam, do not treat this as a loose vocabulary item. Treat it as a safety function. Ask what problem the part, rule, or driver action is designed to prevent, then match the answer to that function. At highway speed, even a short delay adds distance. That is why commercial drivers need more following distance and earlier braking decisions. This is where many students start to confuse similar terms. For the CDL exam, do not treat this as a loose vocabulary item. Treat it as a safety function. Ask what problem the part, rule, or driver action is designed to prevent, then match the answer to that function. A heavy vehicle already needs more braking distance. Brake lag makes early hazard recognition even more important. The question may not use the same words you studied, but the safety logic stays the same. For the CDL exam, do not treat this as a loose vocabulary item. Treat it as a safety function. Ask what problem the part, rule, or driver action is designed to prevent, then match the answer to that function. The professional habit is to look far ahead, maintain space, and begin slowing before the situation becomes urgent. This final distinction helps you avoid answers that sound familiar but solve the wrong problem. For the CDL exam, do not treat this as a loose vocabulary item. Treat it as a safety function. Ask what problem the part, rule, or driver action is designed to prevent, then match the answer to that function. Use a simple method for every question. First, identify the vehicle condition. Second, decide what risk is present. Third, ask what action protects control, pressure, connection, traction, or legal compliance. This keeps you from picking an answer just because it contains familiar words. If the question includes words like first, best, safest, before, after, not, or except, slow down. Those words usually control the answer. A common test trap is treating brake lag like a minor detail. It affects total stopping distance, especially when speed, weight, traffic, or weather increase risk. The fastest way to avoid this mistake is to explain the answer before looking at the choices. If your explanation is clear, wrong choices become easier to reject. If your explanation is vague, every answer starts to sound possible. CDL success comes from controlled reasoning, not guessing from memory. When the question mentions air brakes and stopping distance, remember that perception, reaction, brake lag, and braking distance all matter. The exam is usually not asking for the most complicated answer. It is asking for the safest professional answer. That answer normally protects the driver, the vehicle, the cargo, and the public. When you are unsure, return to the basic standard. Control the risk early and do not make the situation worse. An almost right answer usually mentions a real CDL term but applies it to the wrong condition. The correct answer matches the exact function being tested. When two choices sound possible, choose the one that directly solves the stated safety problem. This is especially important in air brakes and combination vehicles, where several parts interact with each other, and one confused term can change the answer. Draw the stopping sequence as 4 steps. See the hazard, react, air travels, vehicle slows. This makes the delay easier to remember. Do not only mark the correct answer and move on. Write down why the wrong answer was tempting. Was it a keyword trap, a number trap, a vehicle type trap, or a sequence trap? When you name the mistake, you train your brain not to repeat it on test day. After the exam, This topic becomes part of professional driving. The driver must notice small warnings, control the vehicle early, and avoid turning a preventable condition into an emergency. The best CDL habits are built before the truck moves. A safe driver is not only reacting to problems. A safe driver is constantly reducing the chance that problems develop in the first place. Recap: brake lag explained. Why air brakes react slower is not just a vocabulary topic. It is a safety decision. Understand the function, notice the condition, avoid the common trap, and choose the answer that protects the vehicle, the driver, and everyone around the truck. If you can explain the concept without reading notes, you are much closer to test day confidence. That completes brake lag explained. Why air brakes react slower. Next, continue with dual air brake system, primary and secondary circuits. Keep building this playlist in order, because every lesson adds one more tool for CDL test confidence and safe professional driving. Study the topic, practice a few questions, explain the rule out loud, and then move forward only when the safety logic is clear.